I love it. I'm so excited. Mix it with water and it's beautiful. Good morning and welcome back to my pottery studio, and this week we are gonna be working on a lot of things and we are gonna have a market, but first we're gonna start by loading bisque firing, and basically I need to start now because otherwise we won't arrive for this Friday's market, because I need to bring those cups that you can see in here and also this decoration that we have in here. So I'm gonna be cleaning the vases, the bottom of the cups and the bottom of the Christmas decor, and we are gonna start loading the kiln. So let's go ahead. So we are gonna be wearing the mask, and the best thing is that I was just cleaning the big windows, not all of them but 3 of them. And now there was like the city cleaning team, I don't know how it's called in English, and they were just cleaning the streets because there was a festivity here in this neighborhood. So now I need to re-wash the windows. That's so cool. I love it. I'm so excited. Oh god. I need to get my hands into the white glaze because I discovered that there is a small part that did not, well, that it was glazed, but then maybe I did touch it or something, so it got uncovered. I don't know if you can see there on the edge. Yes. So we're gonna be just applying a tiny bit of glaze in there. Like this, we make sure that it's gonna be glazed. Otherwise, if I'm gonna leave it like this, the issue is that you won't have any glaze. So it's not the idea, so we have to glaze it. I'm gonna dry it, allow it to dry out, and then we're gonna just brush a tiny bit on top of the area that I did apply the glaze. Like this is gonna even up a tiny bit. But first, we're gonna let it dry. It's time for the little mushrooms. So we have all the pieces in here already cleaned, and I'm gonna be unloading the bisque firing because I completely forgot that the kiln is loaded. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that before unloading the glaze firing, because before I think I said bisque firing, but actually we're gonna be loading a glaze firing. Here I have the pieces from the team buildings I've done, and also some pieces from my students. This lemon is so awesome. It's pretty cool. It was the first time that this girl was creating or making ceramics, and it's beautiful. So we're gonna be loading all these, the little mushrooms, this bowl, those plates, and also this bowl. And we're gonna have also this bird. We just need to change the shelf. The one I have here inside is not painted with this protective layer. The mixture is gonna be alumina and the other 50 is gonna be kaolin. Put it on a bucket, mix it with water, and then you apply it on top of the shelves. I normally do 2 coats and you're good to go. That's the original color and this is the one that is painted. So I'm gonna be using this side. Like this, if I have any glaze that is running, it won't get stuck into the kiln. And those 2 are with the black clay and they are not glazed because I really like the effect of it without any glaze. And this one is having like a flower shape. I don't know, I think it's gonna be for the incense, like just to place some scent inside and stick in here. I think it's cool. Next layer, I'm gonna be placing the little cups, and sorry for the mess you have all around. Little mushrooms going in. Oh yes! Let's double check if it's gonna get stuck. No, I don't think so. We're good to go, guys. We are ready. We have the kiln loaded, and I'm gonna just start the firing. Sending my good energy for their journey in this glaze firing. So I'm back. We're gonna clean up this mess. Then later on, in 15 minutes more or less, I have 1 student that's gonna come take a class, and then I'll have another 4 arriving for the rest of the class. Whatever, one needs to come earlier and leave earlier because of job, but it doesn't matter. Later on, I'm gonna maybe work on some of my pieces. Otherwise, we're gonna leave it for tomorrow. That's good. Here you can see the mess after 1 day of classes. The cat is finished. The class is finished, and I'm gonna be making the cap. I'm gonna be sculpting the bomber face and then doing the handle and painting. Most probably I'm gonna be able to work on the face and prepare the handles, and then we're gonna be painting with the green underglaze. So I'm gonna prepare the noses first because the clay is still a tiny bit wet, so yeah, it's gonna be hard to work with it. To attach pieces together when the clay is too soft, it's just losing the shape, so that's complicated. That's gonna be enough. So if this week I finish the caps that I did show you, but I'm gonna show you again. If I finish those 2 caps, paint them also, not glaze them of course, I'm gonna be happy. I'm not demanding a lot of myself these days. I'm really tired. It's like something that I'm not really happy about, but I'm tired. Also, it's true that I'm pushing myself a tiny bit. And when it's winter, I'm always with this feeling of I want to hibernate. I don't know if that's a word in English. What the birds they do, like go to sleep till the spring is back. That's the thing I wanna do. But sadly for humanity, that's not possible anymore. And as a business owner, even less. So yes, it's complicated for me. I'm just so looking forward to the spring actually. Okay, I think I'm gonna just stop talking, focus on creating the face, and later on meaning not now, not today, because this afternoon, evening, I don't know if I'm gonna come back here because I need to go get some carton bags, the ones I normally give to the whoever buys my work, because I have no more. And this Friday, I don't know how it's gonna go, but still I need to have the bags in case someone wants to buy my work. Because I'm waiting for a student that, taller familiar that I'm doing like on Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm doing like workshops for family, like for a mother and daughter, son, or father, or friend, an adult plus a child, a kid. And there was one woman that she spoke with me more than once. She came to the studio, and this morning came back and asked me if we could do the workshop this afternoon. And I said to her like, yes, but you need to let me know before, because otherwise, I said to her, I need to get it and go get the bags. And I don't think she replied to my message yet. So yeah, so if once I finish the sculpting the face, I don't get any answer, then I'm gonna go home, have lunch there, and go get the bags. And then with that woman, we'll find another moment for sure. All this to say that I think today I'm gonna be able just to sculpt this face, and then that's all, which is fine. I did teach already, so it's not that it wasn't a good morning or an efficient morning. Let me know also if you enjoy the bits, the moments in which I'm just working and showing you what I'm doing without any talking, because sometimes I think that it might be boring. But if you enjoy it too, let me know, because this will always help me to, I don't know, to do videos and edit the videos in a way that you enjoy them too, because at the end I'm doing the videos because I want to share the process of creating my pieces, but also at the same time I'm creating the videos for you to watch them and enjoy a creative process. So feel free to send me some feedback and yeah, talk about the things you enjoy from my videos. Like this, I'm gonna be able to make sure that I can recreate those things for you guys. So I'm back in the studio. Today is Thursday, and right now I'm gonna get some clay because we're gonna be working on the handles, and we're gonna prepare that. Yesterday, as I saw you, we were cutting a bit of clay. Sorry, we are rushing. I'm running from one side to another one. Still quite humid, but we are gonna continue with those caps. I'm gonna create the handles, I'm gonna shape them up, and then later on I most probably get into my team building pieces that are here, all of those ones, and we're gonna be preparing them for a glazing. A glazing session, and then I'm gonna unload the glaze firing that right now is at 40 degrees, so is a tiny bit open like this. It's gonna cool down faster, and that's all. And I'm pissed. I'm gonna explain you something about a possible team building that was about to happen, but it won't happen at all. And I'm gonna give you the reason why it won't happen. Here we have the two noses, the two caps. One. And so let's go to the other space. So I'm pissed because basically I'm gonna give you a tiny bit of a background. I started doing team buildings. This was it September. Then I've done another one in November with a business, and this was perfect. Anything to complain about those team buildings? But then I got another email from another business that is interested also on having me as a part of the team building activity for their co-workers or something. And they emailed me saying that, yeah, that basically they have these beautiful buildings in Barcelona, and that would be awesome if we could organize like a pottery workshop in their spaces. And then they said to me also, like, you can have the space for free and you can organize and bring your whatever people you want to bring into this space, but you would need to give us like few spots for our co-workers in order to attend this team building. And then I was like, okay, that's awesome. You're giving me the space to do the team building, but even though I already have a space, I have this space that I'm renting. So my focus is to have the workshops in here, but it doesn't matter because with I don't mind to go to other businesses or their buildings with my pottery and do their workshops. But somehow I had the feeling from the email that the thing that they wanted to do is just to take advantage of this. Yes, we are having like really beautiful buildings in Barcelona, so it would be a beautiful publicity for you if you're gonna have the team buildings in here. Like this, you have quite a good promotion for your future whatever work. And then I was like, okay, so you want those spots for free, that then later on in another email I've received the information I needed, the rest of the information I needed in order to understand what was going on. That maybe I'm mistaken. Wait, let me get the... Sorry, I just borrowed my neighbor a letter and she was giving it back to me with a panettone she gave me as a present. Because they are a bakery that they are doing like the really good panettones, so yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast and dessert for the lunch and dinner. Well, so let's get back to the point. So then I contacted them, I emailed them, and I said thank you so much for thinking about me, and I'm really open and motivated. I'm actually having fun doing the team buildings. But then I said to them, look, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested on being part of this activity in the way in which it is organized, because I already have a space, so I don't need an extra space for me to do the workshops. But if you're interested on having me as a part of an activity for your co-workers as a team building, I'm up to it. I'm happy to do so, but I do get paid because of my services and also the materials and the activity itself. So I said to them that, and then they emailed me back and they said like, okay, cool, we understand. Yeah, okay. Could you give us like a proposition for a group of 15, 20? So in there, so that for the free workshop that they were proposing me at the beginning, they wanted like 15, 20 spots for free and justify somehow that they are borrowing me the space for free, justifying that, yeah, I would need to give them those spots for their co-workers. And I was like, okay, cool. Don't worry, I'm gonna do like a proposition for you for a team of 15 and for a team of 20, because depending on the number, it's gonna change, of course, the price of the team building, because I need to buy more material and it's gonna take me longer to finish the pieces, because this team building is just like 2 hours or 3 hours depending on the space. And then they do the hand building, they paint them with slips, and then I get the pieces to my studio and I fire them and I glaze them and I glaze fire them, and then I bring them back to the business. So of course, if I'm working on 5 other pieces, this is gonna take me longer, so it needs to be covered. I don't know, I took maybe 2 hours to do the proposition, to organize this workshop and the prices and everything. And then I sent them to them and I didn't get back any reply, but it's fine, like I don't mind, I can wait. It's not that I did email them back with the proposition the same day. I took like a few days for me to have time to reply back the email and also to send it, basically. So this morning, and this is why I'm pissed, I got back an email from them again, and they were saying like, hello, good morning, I'm really sorry, but as we said to you before, we are not paying for the team buildings, for those workshops, because we're giving you the space for free, and like underlining that they said that to me already. And I was like, in that moment, I got like big mad while I was reading it, because it's like, guys, I know we spoke about this before and you said that already, and I gave you my conditions, but anyways you said like, okay, doesn't matter, give us a proposition, and out of this proposition we'll see if we are interested. And it's not about accepting my proposition, because this is completely fair. Like, it doesn't matter if you are not, if it doesn't align with what you're looking for, completely fine. Like, I don't get mad because of this. I get mad because I spent like maybe 2-3 hours to prepare all these propositions, and then the answer I got back was like, look, I think you didn't understand anything. We were saying to you that we are not interested into this kind of format. And I'm like, okay, cool. So the thing you want me to do is just, what do you want me to do? I didn't reply back because I'm an emotional person, and sometimes when I get this kind of answers or something like that, I stop myself from answering for a few hours, and then once I'm able to calm down, I get back to them and I send a nice email, because I'm a nice person, and I'm gonna say to them like, look, we already spoke about this. This is also true that this time I got a response from another girl. So I was talking with one girl, let's call her Brittany, and another girl that, let's say, is called Rihanna, answered me today. That was the first time, so maybe she doesn't know. even though I have the feeling that they do know, but they ask another colleague to talk to me maybe like this. They can play this role that we were not sure, we were not aware of that, but do you want to do it for free? And it's like, I don't know. What do you think? Am I going crazy? Am I going mad? The thing that happens to me is like, it's a silly thing, but it's really important that other businesses value us. Like, in the sense of, even though we're working with art and it can be something that is from the craft world, this doesn't mean we don't have to pay rent. I'm paying rent, a lot of money, in order to have this studio. It's a business. So just for exposure, I'm not going to do this workshop. Like, I can understand maybe if you don't have a space and you're interested and you wanna, I don't know, promote this team building, this workshop in this space that they are giving it for free to you, that maybe it might align with what you need right now. And this is completely fine, but I'm not complaining because of this. I'm just complaining because I did explain them the situation I have. I was clear about it. And even with that, they wanted to play like, no, I think you're not understanding us. But at the same time, it's like, even the people that they need like a space in order to do that, somehow I have the feeling that a lot of businesses or in life, we get the same situations in which they take advantage of us because we have no possibility of having this space and organizing these workshops in order to have the workshop for free and explode them somehow. Because this person that is gonna organize the workshop needs to move to your space, needs to buy material, needs to do extra work in order for you to have like a free workshop with free spot for your coworkers, and that's all. And that's the thing that for me it's just not sitting right. It's not fair. It's not fair because it's like when I was a young guy, yes, of course we take these kind of opportunities and we work for free because our first experiences, our first gigs, but this is not happening anymore. So when I see this kind of behavior or is going towards that side, for me it's just like a big no. And also, I don't know, I don't want to speak for other people that it might be in other moments of their life or situations, but we shouldn't accept that because we all deserve to get paid for our job. In this situation, it doesn't seem like they do care much about us getting paid, you know? That for sure, if I organized this workshop in this space for free, and then I asked the other attendants, the other people to pay for the spot, that the ones that are not from this company, of course I'm gonna get money, but then you have 15 or 20 people that are creating pieces for free that you are gonna work on them and then bring them to the studio. So that's just not fair. It's just not worth it. In this case, it would be even best to just rent a place somewhere. And I think you would get more profit. Well, this is what I think. And maybe I'm wrong, but it wasn't sitting right for me. It's like I felt like they were abusing somehow. Let me know what you think from the outside, or maybe let me know if you understood something, if I gave you the background, the proper background. We have the handling here, and now I'm gonna start shaping it up. I'm gonna just cut it and allow the foil to dry out a tiny bit more, because now it's too soft. This means that it's gonna, if I'm attaching it and I'm just leaving it vertical, it's gonna collapse and break most probably. But I don't know why, honestly, I get so mad. Like there is something inside me that is just like burning. I have the feeling that they are taking advantage and it's just not okay. Like, even though when you're doing workshops with big groups, of course it's gonna be cheaper than the ones you do in your space, or at least this is what I'm doing with the other team building. the other space that I've did the other two team buildings. It's cheaper in the sense of because you have more people, so it's worth it. But still, I don't know, guys. Maybe I just woke up like this, like really fiery. Cool. So we have the first one. That is more or less. Later, I'm gonna cut it because I think it's too long. But for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. And that's another one. But I have to say also that I get really fired up whenever I see that someone is like kind of abusing of the situation. It doesn't matter if it has something to do with me or with other people around me. I'm just like, boom, I'm not allowing it. And this I'm gonna leave it inside of a plastic bag because yeah, I have other bases that I need to sculpt the faces on. Or maybe I'm gonna leave it for now in here because it's still too wet. Yeah, and I'm gonna save back up those two because those ones gonna dry out too much then. It's the time to load the glaze firing. Ah! Love that moment. We'll see if the pieces I've done did survive or not. So I'm gonna place you here and we're gonna discover it together. We're gonna see on the top layer I did place 3 pieces that crack on my last glaze firing. Wasn't my last, but on one of the glaze firing I've done, 3 of the black mags cracked. So I wanted to play around and see if I could fix them. So we are gonna discover those ones first. And then we have also some work from my students and the new little cups and the Christmas decor. And we'll see if they made it through. First one that I said that I wanted to fix. As you can see, it's not fixed. It did cracked. Well, not cracked, but you can see what happened to this piece. It's beautiful. The other one is this one that you can see also the crack, but in this piece it did get covered. We are gonna double check with some water inside. And the other one, as you can see, this was the crack that I was talking about. Seems like it's covered by the glaze. We'll see. And I think in here we have the cups. Ah, no. Yes, I think here we're gonna find the cups. Wasn't expecting this color. The green one. Good. Sorry, I didn't have enough memory, so this is why the video got cut. But yeah, I did deleted some videos, so we are gonna continue. Okay, that's the test style, which is a blue actually. Verde Victoria. I think it's more blue than it's beautiful though. That's the contaminated mint. But well. And this is a mixture of white and the blue one that is giving these colors. It's pretty cool. The lavender color, which is a beautiful glaze. And it did turn out like it was meant to, not like few of them. And that white one with some oxide. And the little ones. Oh wow. So here we have the little cups that survive, the ones I'm gonna bring to the markets. And I'm gonna go home now, but first I'm gonna just pour some water inside. Like this, I'm gonna be able to see if they are ready. Because sometimes the thing that happens is that you might think that the glaze was covering all the surface of the cup, but sometimes there is like a pores or something that is not covered and is leaking. So I always want to make sure that this is not happening. So before selling the cups, the thing I'm doing is just like leaving them overnight or a few hours with some water inside, and then I'm able to see if there is anything that is leaking. And if so, I am not selling them. So we're gonna do this with all of those ones. And I'm gonna pour the water with maybe this one. They are really, really small. These little cups. I had surprises with this one, and this one also. This one because this should be blue. But I think I did apply. No, I think there is something that happened with the kiln. Since I did change this wiry part, the timings of the firing did change. I think before, because the resistencias, this wire thing was old, it was taking longer to warm up the kiln. So maybe it took like 14 hours or something like that to warm up and reach the temperature we wanted. And maybe now it's just 12 hours because it's working properly. And this also might affect the effects and the colors of the cups. So yeah, I need to see. It did happen to me already that if it's white, it's because we are missing, I did apply like a really thin layer. So maybe I could fix it just applying a thicker layer. Who knows? And this one, the problem that happened is that I had a glaze that got contaminated in the sense of while remaking it, I think I used an ingredient that wasn't meant to be there, and this affected the color. And I didn't remember that I was using this one. Because in theory, this is the mint color, but it's not mint. It's like a pink, dark pink. It's a weird color, but it's cool. So yes, I finally found it. It's here. I did already label it. So it shouldn't happen again. But this was meant to be the mint glaze. And for the rest, I'm happy with all of them. The blue is blue. The green is green, the white is white. And I think those two were also the ones that cracked, like this one, but I couldn't fix that one because I did not apply any glaze on the outside, so the crack got bigger, got visible. And those two, you can see where the cracks were, but now they got covered with the glaze. But I want to double check and see if they not only cover the crack, but also they close the pores. So we'll see. And I think we need more water in this one too. So the thing I'm going to do now is just basically close the studio and go home. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna finish the other cup, because meanwhile I was teaching, I was able to add the handle to one of the bases that we were preparing. Later on, I'm gonna start packing all the pieces that I want to bring to the market, because actually it's happening tomorrow. And I'm motivated and excited, but it's a small market, so I don't think I need to bring a lot of pieces. So we're gonna be doing also a selection. I think I'm gonna bring all the small cups, the ones that survived, that this is we're gonna be able to see tomorrow. I don't think we have any problems with the ones I have here. Maybe those two are gonna be the problematic ones, but I think I'm gonna keep them here in the studio. Not sure about them. Tomorrow is gonna be another day, because I'm tired, guys. These days I'm really tired. I think I'm always saying the same to you guys. This morning I was mad, I was pissed, and this afternoon, evening is already evening. I'm tired. Good morning, my lovely family. So it's Friday, and this morning I'm gonna be finishing the cap, the other one that I need to add the handle. I don't think we're gonna paint them, maybe. This would be my main objective focus for this morning, finishing those two mugs. I always get confused between cap and mug. Cap, I guess, is this lower size, and mug, bigger one. Let me know. And then I'm gonna start preparing packing the pieces for the market that we're gonna have this afternoon, evening. It's starting at 6 till 11, and I'll need to get there around 3, so I have 3 hours in order to organize and place my pieces and have my beautiful corner. So yeah, we are gonna hopefully finish those mugs, and then I had overnight the little cups in here with some water in order to see if they were properly fired, and they are. I don't see any water on the tables. This means that yeah, we are good to go. Even the ones that were leaking before, they are not leaking anymore, so that's good. And yeah, I'm gonna start preparing everything. I'm gonna pack it on the IKEA plastic boxes. And yeah, today I'm gonna be only me mounting and organizing the market, because normally I have my family, my father, my mother, my sister, my boyfriend helping me out with the markets, but today my boyfriend is working on a theater, because he's like a light designer and a light technician, so he's having a show. My father is in my village, my grandpa's village, which is not close to Barcelona at all. My mother, she has dinners and things with her life, basically, and my sister, she's also doing courses and doing some other stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do our best. So I think I'm gonna take the opportunity for me to go to a plant store that is close by and buy little plants for me to place inside the plant pots or something like that, because I don't have any. So sad about it. Or maybe I'm gonna bring some dry flowers, I don't know, but something to sparkle a tiny bit of Christmas and color. Maybe Christmas is not the word, but color. And also we're gonna be mounting the little mushrooms with how is it called? Anyways, you're gonna see. Maybe later it's gonna come to my mind the word I'm looking for. But yeah, we're gonna start, guys. We don't have a lot of time, but I don't want to rush. I'm happy. I'm always really looking forward to any market, because I think it's a beautiful moment to share with others and share my work and talk to people. And yeah, so let's start. So here we have the cup that cracked completely, the one that I said to you that it was already cracked, but I love it. I'm gonna put a plant pot in here. We have one, this like a little flower maybe, That one is not glazed, it's just a black clay, which is really beautiful. And the same black clay, we have it here with white glaze. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if it's focusing. Yeah, there we go. And yes, having like this texture also, the speckles from the clay. And here we have the little mushrooms that we're gonna be mounting that I showed you yesterday. And then we have the cups in here that, as you can see, the table is completely dry, so that's wonderful. We don't have any of the little cups leaking. So that's a good sign. And yeah, I'm gonna place myself in here and start working on the cup. And later on, we're gonna handle those little ones. Needs quite a lot of water. It's quite dry, these photos. and this will help me to have a smoother texture. And then also, once I finish painting, I can just allow it to dry completely and yeah, move on to another project, to another piece. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be painting this one. I'm gonna just allow the other one to dry out a tiny bit, and I'm gonna do exactly the same with this one. I did already a tiny bit, but I want clean and reshape a tiny bit the handle still, but still too wet. So if I'm touching it a lot or manipulating a lot, might lose the shape or might crack and breaking here. So I need it to dry out a tiny bit more. Like this, I can just brush a tiny bit with a sponge and get rid of the sharp angles that might have the handle. I really like them to be quite roundish on the side, even though they are flat. But on the side, I want to get rid of the angles, the sharp edge. It's 2:30 and I finished the cups, mugs, whatever. Happy with the results. It took me just the full morning to finish just the handle, one of the handles, and paint, and also give the, it's focusing on me, give the texture also on the leaves. So I'm quite happy. I honestly love this design, and I think I need to make some others for the studio just in case people wants to buy some. So now the plan is to have lunch and then prepare everything because I'm a bit tight on schedule, but I'm happy that I finally am able to dry those pieces up, dry out, to allow them to dry out completely, and then hopefully next week, by the end of the next week, I'm gonna be able to fire them. So yeah, lunchtime. I'm gonna eat in here and then I'm gonna start preparing everything. We are getting close to the market. That actually is like, I'm not expecting anything. Just to have fun and see people and enjoy music, and that's all. So I'm gonna have lunch. See you later. I'm gonna start with all the decor. I couldn't take pictures of these little ones, but I'm gonna mount them already on the markets. And yeah, and then we're gonna get to the cups. I was about to forget the onigiris. Cool. Those ones are done. So I'm gonna take those ones, the ones that I've done for the market. I'm gonna take those two also, and I think two strawberries, and those also the ones we have above. Also the ones without any face. I think I'm gonna bring this time something without. From here, I'm gonna take the plant pot and nothing else, maybe that one too. From here, nothing, because those ones are on the expensive side and normally people, they don't buy them on the markets. From here, I'm gonna take this one and that one. And from here, all these one, the small ones and the two ones above. And from here, the cloud and the plant pot, the woody plant pot. From here, we're gonna take one of those ones, the pink one strawberry, nothing from the burners, maybe this one just for color, and the mushroom, not sure about those. From here, those four that are above, one of the elf mugs, the big ones, and maybe one of the Japanese teacups, the small ones. And from here I'm gonna take, I already took a lot of things, but I'm gonna take the elf mugs, one of the small mushroom, and those ones too. Sí, compañera, estamos enfrente. Vinito, vinito. Hello, hello, hello. It's editing Joan. I'm sorry I couldn't show you a lot of recordings from the market. My memory died. I haven't got any space on my phone, so this is why the little videos that I have shown you are really short because the camera wasn't allowing me to record much. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching till the end, actually. If you did so, leave a comment. You are quite special watching an hour of my craziness. And yeah, basically, I wanted to go yesterday, Saturday, today, Sunday. Yesterday, I wanted to go to the studio and clean up a tiny little space, organize, leave the pieces on the shelves, but I was really tired from the market. It was really fun. I had my friends and also my mother. I didn't expect that she would show up, and she came, of course. She's a sweet heart, and she wanted to help me. So I had fun, I enjoyed, and I allowed myself to have a weekend, like 2 days, resting. And tomorrow I'm gonna be back in the studio, so I'm gonna be able to clean everything and organize everything. But I just wanted to say hi and goodbye, and thank you for watching, and see you soon. I hope you're doing wonderful, and yeah, sending you a lot of kisses from Barcelona, from the sleepy Joan that is actually just woke up and now is editing the video. Ciao. See you next time. Bye.